Hello and welcome to Cardstack Demo. I'm Dmitry, Product Manager at Cardstack, and today I'm going to show you Tally application. I'm going to demonstrate how to buy prepaid cards and use them to pay for services on Cardstack ecosystem, and also how to register as a service provider and charge users for your services. One of the prerequisites of the Tally is MetaMask wallet. Tally is currently live in Rinkeby Testnet Network, and we are using tokens in your active MetaMask wallet to pay for prepaid cards and to stake tokens. Once you log into your MetaMask, we are reading your address and then using that address inside Tally application for all transactions. Let's have an overview of Tally UI. It consists of two main sections. One for users, where they can buy and manage their prepaid cards, and another for service providers, where they can register, manage their stake, and bill users. Let's start from prepaid cards. Here you can see a list of all prepaid cards. You can go into card details to see the billed usage to this card, list service providers, and manage that list. To actually manage the list, you have to be the owner of the card, which means the wallet address used to buy the card must be your current MetaMask address. So let's buy a new prepaid card. Tally supports both ERC20 and ERC777 tokens. In Rinkeby, we created several test tokens to demonstrate that ability. You can request tokens in the Faucet channel on Cardstack Discord server or obtain them yourself from 0x token contract. You can read complete instructions in our FAQ. The address dropdown shows currently supported tokens. We created USDT as ERC777 token to demonstrate how it differs from ERC20. The rest of the tokens are ERC20. So, for example, if we select an ERC20 token, you can see that it is a three-step process. First, you need to reset your current authorization, if any exist, then authorize the withdrawal of funds from your account, and only then proceed with deposit. Unfortunately, the necessity to confirm 2 or 3 actions is mandated by ERC20 standard. However, if we select ERC777 token, you can see that process is much simplified. It is just one-click operation where you deposit, you confirming and depositing funds in one click. But to demonstrate your complete abilities, let's choose ERC20 token. I have a balance of DAI. So when you enter amount you want to deposit, sorry, I don't have that much DAI. When you enter amount you want to deposit, you can see that we are displaying your approximate balance in US dollars. This is done for your convenience. Internally, providers bill you in SSC, which is our internal billing unit. 1 SSC is equal to 1 US cent. And billed amount is converted into currency used to pay for the prepaid card by current exchange rate. USD balances are also calculated by that day's rate. You may notice that sometimes, even if you don't use your card, your available USD balance fluctuates. The actual amount in original stake token doesn't change. Fluctuations are just reflection of exchange rate changes. So let's proceed with approval. While we are waiting for transaction confirmation, let me tell you what's happening in the background. The tokens you are sending are deposited into the reserve pool. That pool ensures that amount of tokens users pay to buy prepaid cards is backed by card tokens. It contains card reserve. Once your tokens are deposited into the reserve pool, the equivalent amount of card tokens determined by today's exchange rate is taken out of it and transferred to the reward pool. When the card balance of the reserve pool is sufficiently depleted, Cardstack will withdraw accumulated non-card tokens and use them to buy more card tokens, which will be then deposited back into the reserve pool, thus ensuring reserve. Okay, so we have our confirmation, and now we are looking at the new prepaid card details. Since it was just created, there is no usage and no active service providers. Let's go and subscribe to one. In order for service provider to be able to bill you, you have to subscribe to their services. If you want to stop provider from billing you, you can remove provider from your prepaid card. So let's subscribe to provider. Again, you have to confirm transactions in MetaMask. And once it is confirmed, you will see that provider has appeared in the list of service providers. Okay, here you are. If you want to stop provider from billing you, you can remove provider from your list. Please note that billing is per provider per card. So if you buy another prepaid card and want to use it to pay for the same provider's services, you'll have to subscribe again. Likewise, if you have multiple prepaid cards active with the same provider, removing provider from one card doesn't remove it from others. Now we have subscribed to service provider, and you see that we incurred usage, which is subscription fee, and we have one active service provider. Now that we have subscribed to the service provider, providers can bill us. Let's go to service providers and do this. First, we will register a new service provider. You can create only one provider per MetaMask wallet. If you want to register another provider, you will need to create a new account and use that account. So let's go. Let's say I'll call myself Cards Us. I'm selecting my stake. Let me stake 3,000 cards. Let me know that when registering a provider, providers have to stake card tokens. These stakes go directly into rewards pool. You may wonder, why do you need to stake tokens to register as a service provider? Well, think of it as a kind of insurance against bad actors. Providers who violate terms will have their stakes forfeit. So we go through the same three-step approval because card is an ERC20 token, and let's wait for it to go through. And I have to confirm the next step. This speed of transaction actually depends on the network, on current network conditions, and on the gas. If you want it to be processed faster, you can go into MetaMask and adjust your gas settings. Now we have registered as service provider. In order to be able to register usage, let's go back to the card and to my prepaid card and subscribe with this provider. So there are a lot of cards. It would be faster if I just search by card number. Okay, here we are. I think this is the new card that I created. Yes, and let's register with a new provider. Cards are us. Subscribe, and here we go. The Ethereum network, the Rinkeby network seems a bit busy today. Okay, here transaction confirmed. Now we can go back to service provider, and I can see that I have one subscriber and I billed that subscriber a setup fee. Now we can register usage. Here I see list of all subscribers subscribed to my services. Well, right now I only have one. And today's date, let's say I'm billing $5 worth, so 500 SSC. Let's say FS storage. Oh, it seems like that account doesn't have 500 SSC, right? Because we only bought prepaid cards for 300 SSC. So let's say I'll bill him for $2 worth of services. Let me notice that while setup fees are registered on-chain, all the usage fees registered through our UI are registered off-chain. They're stored off-chain, and only balances are stored on-chain. So here we can see that we incurred some usage. We can register more, or I can switch to another provider and bill some more usage to the same card, and we can see later. Let's go. Best API HPFS is another provider that I have registered, and if I want to register usage, you will see that it is not currently allowing me to do this because I'm not the owner of that provider. I'm not the one who created it, but if I switch to another account that is actually the owner, I will be able to do this. As you can see, the account has switched, the error message is gone, and I can register, I can build provider. And this is the card. So today's date, it has balance of only 97 SSC. And let me charge 50 for of those data transfer, for example. And here we go, registered. Now, if we go back to that prepaid card, let me switch back to the account just so that that created, just so that I'm able to filter by it. Okay, so as you can see, there is usage from two providers on this card. I have demonstrated you how to register a new prepaid card, how to register a new service provider, and charge usage to users' prepaid card. And that concludes our demo of Tally application for today. See you on the next demo. Bye.